Fire-breathing dragons are mythical creatures found in the folklore and mythology of various cultures throughout history. These majestic and fearsome creatures are known for their ability to expel flames from their mouths, making them both impressive and terrifying. In this video, we will explore the concept of fire-breathing dragons in different culture. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos about myths and legends. Fire-breathing dragons are typically portrayed as large and imposing creatures. They can range in size from being as small as a horse to as massive as several stories tall. Their immense size adds to their awe-inspiring and fearsome presence. They have a reptilian body with scaly skin, reminiscent of snakes or lizards. The scales may vary in color, often ranging from shades of green, red, black or gold. These scales are not only protective but also provide a glimmering appearance, adding to their magical allure. The dragon's head is one of its most defining features. It is often depicted with a long, serpentine neck, leading to a broad, powerful skull. The head usually has large, almond-shaped eyes that gleam with intelligence and intensity. Dragons may have horns or crests on their heads, which vary in shape and number. The dragon's mouth is where the magic happens, as it is from here that they breathe fire. Their jaws are powerful, capable of snapping shut with incredible force. Inside the mouth, sharp and jagged teeth are visible, ideal for rending and tearing their prey. Most depictions of fire-breathing dragons include a pair of large, leathery wings that enable them to fly through the skies with great agility and grace. The wings may have a span that is significantly longer than the dragon's body, allowing them to glide effortlessly. Fire-breathing dragons typically have forelimbs, each ending in sharp claws. The front limbs are used for grasping and tearing, while the back limbs aid in walking and balance. Some dragon depictions may have additional limbs, such as winged forelimbs, as seen in Eastern dragon designs. They are known for their long, sinuous tails that can be used for balance and propulsion. The tail often ends in a pointed or arrowhead-shaped tip, which can be used as a weapon in combat. The most iconic aspect of fire-breathing dragons is their ability to exhale fire. The fire is often depicted as a bright, intense flame that can vary in color, from red and orange to blue or green. The fiery breath is not only a formidable weapon but also serves as a symbol of their elemental power. The earliest known depictions of fire-breathing dragons can be traced back to ancient civilizations in the Near East. In Mesopotamian mythology, the Babylonian god Marduk battled the chaos dragon Tiamat, who was said to have the power to exhale fire and darkness. Similarly, in ancient Canaanite mythology, the god Baal defeated the fire-breathing sea monster Lotan. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Apep, also known as Apophis, was a giant serpent that embodied chaos and darkness. Apep was said to try to devour the sun god Ra every night during his journey through the underworld. It was believed that Apep breathed fire and venom in his attempt to defeat Ra and plunge the world into eternal darkness. In Greek mythology, dragons were often associated with guarding precious treasures or sacred sites. The most famous Greek dragon was the serpent-like creature known as the Hydra. The Hydra had multiple heads, and if one head was cut off, two would grow in its place. In some accounts, the Hydra was said to breathe fire, making it an even more formidable foe. During the Middle Ages, the concept of fire-breathing dragons reached its peak in European folklore and literature. Dragons were often portrayed as malevolent beasts terrorizing villages, kidnapping princesses, and hoarding treasure in their lairs. In contrast to the malevolent Western dragons, Eastern dragons in Chinese, Japanese, and other Asian cultures were considered benevolent and wise creatures. They were often depicted as celestial beings associated with rain, water, and good fortune. While they were not typically portrayed as fire-breathing creatures, they held significant cultural significance in their respective societies. The concept of fire-breathing dragons has continued to capture the imagination in modern popular culture. Dragons feature prominently in fantasy literature, movies and video games, often taking on various forms and abilities. Fire-breathing dragons have been a recurring theme in human mythology and storytelling, spanning different cultures and time periods. These awe-inspiring creatures have evolved from being revered and feared as symbols of chaos and guardians of treasure to becoming beloved and iconic figures in modern fantasy literature and media. Whether they are malevolent foes or wise protectors, the fire-breathing dragon's enduring presence in human imagination testifies to its timeless appeal and significance in our collective storytelling traditions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to head over to our channel where we've delved even deeper into the enchanting world of mythical creatures. Remember to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and until the next video.